Everyone wants to be the favorite person, but nobody tells you how absolutely exhausting it is. You wake up and immediately start managing the emotions of everyone around you to avoid conflict. You spend 20 minutes crafting a perfect text, but can't spend 2 minutes deciding what you want. Meet Mark, a human chameleon who has spent so much time blending in that he's forgotten his own color. Today, we decode the people-pleasing trap and why living for yourself is actually the ultimate act of service. We're going to challenge the idea that being nice is the same as being a good person. Authentic living isn't about being selfish, it's about finally showing the world who you actually are. Chapter 1: The Selfless-Selfish Paradox. What if living for yourself makes you better for everyone else? Think about the people you respect most, the ones who truly changed your life or inspired you. Were they constantly seeking your approval, or were they living from their own authentic center? The teacher who challenged you, the friend who told you the hard truth, they weren't performing for you. When you live authentically, you are like a fully charged flashlight that effortlessly lights up the entire room. People-pleasing is actually a subtle form of control. We accommodate others so they will validate us. Authenticity says, I will honor my truth and trust that the right people will stay and appreciate it. The world celebrates nice people, but it is actually starving for real, authentic, and honest people. We defend our favorite pizza toppings more passionately than our core values, then wonder why we feel empty. Chapter 2: The Cup Overflow Principle. You cannot pour anything of value from an empty vessel. On an airplane, you are told to put on your own oxygen mask first. There is profound wisdom in that. If your own cup is empty, you end up giving from resentment, obligation, or desperation. You charge your phone religiously every night, yet you run your own life on a 2% emotional battery. Living authentically means being the CEO of your energy and deciding where to invest your precious focus. Taking care of yourself first isn't selfish. It is responsible preparation for showing up for others. The people who truly love you want you to thrive, not to sacrifice your soul for their temporary comfort. If someone gets upset when you start taking care of yourself, that tells you everything about the relationship. Self-care is the foundation of mutual respect. Notice how much better you treat others when you are fulfilled. Chapter 3: The Magnetic Energy Effect. Why being yourself is the most attractive thing you can do. Have you noticed how some people are effortlessly magnetic? Their secret is they've stopped seeking validation. When you are comfortable in your own skin, you stop being an emotional drain and become a contribution. People pleasers often repel others because people can sense the underlying transaction. I'll be nice if you like me. Authentic people are attractive because they aren't trying to get anything from you. They are complete already. It's the difference between a desperate salesman and someone genuinely excited to share a valuable discovery. Stop needing others to complete the puzzle of your happiness and watch how they naturally want to be near you. Authentic confidence is a magnet. Desperate people-pleasing is a heavy, exhausting weight for everyone involved. Chapter 4: Permission to be yourself. Here is the permission slip you have been waiting for your entire life. You have full permission to be the beautifully imperfect, real you, not the version that Pinterest demands. Most of us wait for an external authority to tell us our opinions are valid, but you are the only authority. Living authentically means recognizing that you hold the ultimate power over your time and your choices. It's terrifying because it requires responsibility, but it is the only path to true psychological freedom. What if you made every decision today based on what is actually true for you, not what sounds nice? Considering your own needs is not inconsiderate. It is the only way to show up without performing a role. Chapter 5. The Individual Mission Discovery. Your unique combination of life experiences is a gift. If you are busy being who others want, your specific mission stays buried under the weight of expectations. It's like owning a rare instrument but never playing it because you're afraid the sound might bother someone. Your authenticity isn't just about you, it's about the contribution that only you are capable of making. The world needs your specific way of thinking and creating. Don't deprive us of what only you can offer. The people who influenced you most weren't trying to fit in. They were courageously being themselves. Following your own passion isn't a luxury, it's a necessity for solving the problems you were meant to solve. Chapter 6. Boundaries as Bridges. Healthy boundaries are not walls, they are the foundation of connection. When you clearly communicate your limits, you eliminate the guesswork that poisons most relationships. Instead of people wondering where they stand, they know exactly how to interact with the real you. When you learn to say no to what doesn't align, your yes finally becomes trustworthy and powerful. We set clear boundaries with our Wi-Fi passwords, yet we allow our emotional energy to be stolen daily. Saying, "That doesn't work for me," is a form of honest communication that serves everyone in the long run. The most loving thing you can do is be clear. It allows others to love the real you instead of a mask. Chapter 7. The Choice Responsibility Revolution. Your happiness is no longer a hostage to circumstances. Everything that happens to us involves a choice: how we respond, what we focus on, and the meaning we create. When you accept complete responsibility for your life, you reclaim the power to change it instantly. Stop waiting for someone else to fix your mood or create the life you've been dreaming about for years. Viktor Frankl discovered that even in the most extreme suffering, we retain the power to choose our response. Embracing this responsibility makes you unstoppable because your peace no longer depends on external factors. Look at any area of your life you want to change. You will find a choice you can make right now. Chapter 8. Emotional Energy Management. You are the CEO of your own emotional and spiritual resources. A good CEO audits where the resources are going. It's time to audit which activities are draining your soul. Most people are emotionally bankrupt because they invest in depleting habits rather than restoring ones. Ask yourself, does this person or activity leave me feeling more like myself or less like myself? Living for yourself means being strategic about your energy. If you feel drained, find out what you're fearing. Usually, emotional drain comes from trying to control things that are completely outside of your influence. Chapter 9. Authentic Communication Mastery. Speaking your truth with love and respect is a superpower. Most people think they have to choose between being honest or being kind, but authenticity is both. Communication is measured by the feedback you get. If people are always defensive, adjust your delivery. Authentic communication means knowing your truth, speaking it with care, and letting go of their reaction. Your most satisfying conversations are always the ones where someone was brave enough to speak honestly. Chapter 10. Present Moment Authenticity. This is a moment-by-moment practice, not a destination. We check our phones 50 times a day. What if we checked in with our own inner state just as often? Authenticity is catching yourself when you start people-pleasing and choosing a different path in real time. The goal isn't perfection, it's simply awareness of when you are disconnecting from your true self. Use creative self-care, music, writing, movement as a tool to stay connected to your authentic core. Living for yourself paradoxically becomes the greatest gift you could ever give to the people around you. Regret for not being yourself lasts forever, but the discomfort of being authentic is only temporary. I'm Leo, and it's time to stop waiting for permission and start living the life that is actually yours.